Happy Wednesday. Welcome to MCHSLive.com news. Sorry I missed you yesterday. Let's just say it was a tough day, but today's going to be way better. We have details about last night's basketball games, info about another opportunity to help the rugby team, and more. Settle in and get ready for today's MCHSLive.com news.
Last night, the basketball teams went to East Jackson for a region matchup. Here's Zeth with the details.
Last night, the boys and girls basketball teams traveled to East Jackson to take on the Eagles. The Lady Dogs brought home the win in a very tight game. The final score was 48-45, and the Lady Dogs are now 2-1 in the region. The boys also had an exciting game, pulling out a 63-61 win in overtime. Marquavius Wright, A.J. Brown, and Ty Butler all scored in double digits in the first win of the young season. Both teams set the court again on Friday when they travel to Jefferson to take on the Dragons. Tip-off for the girls is at 7:30, and the boys follow at 8:30. Go Dogs.
Thanks, Zeth. Yesterday, the swim team traveled to Augusta for the Jingle Jam swim meet. Simon LeClaire took 4th in the 100 free, Riley Frost took 4th in the 200 free. In the 500 free, Rachel Wood came in 3rd with Natalie Rogers finishing 2nd. Bethany McGinnis took 2nd in the 50 free. Natalie Rogers also brought home 2nd in the 100 free and qualified for the state meet early next year. The biggest winners of the night were coaches Robert St. John and Patrick Kicklighter, who brought home the Festive Coaches Award. Let's let that burn into your memory for a moment. By the table today at lunch. Speaking of wrestling, last week Will Cooperberg caught up with the team and a couple of very special wrestlers. Will?
For the first time at Warren County High School, there are girls on the wrestling team. This is a big step forward, not just for the team and school, but for the community as a whole. Wrestling head coach Marcus Crow says,
done well. Most of the time they've been wrestling against boys, but they've improved, continue to improve, and I'm looking forward to seeing them in the state competition. I don't think it'll have any change whatsoever. Hopefully we'll get more female interest in the sport as we go along and be able to compete on all scales and all levels in the state competitions from here on out.
Senior Kelly Rojas is one of the first females to wrestle at MCHS.
Well, I think just generally in society and in this generation that girls are trying new things that guys usually just dominate in. And so I feel like me just being part of that is like a good thing. Being like with friends with some of them, like they actually like try to help you out. Even though you're a girl, they try to lay it off easy since I was just starting up. But I think one of the difficulties I had was like starting it, like getting the moves in and getting stronger. Over the summer, he set up like camps for wrestling, and I showed up to one of them and thinking that it would be a good idea to do like something new, fresh, and whatever. And yeah.
If you'd like to see the team in action, come out this Friday or watch on MCHSLive.com. For MCHS Live, I'm Will Kuberg.
Thanks for that, Will. Again, the team hosts the Christmas Classic in the competition gym on Friday and Saturday. Come out for 3 mats of exciting action. This afternoon, there is an interest meeting for those considering joining the track team. Parents and athletes are encouraged to attend the meeting at 5:30 in the cafeteria. If you have any questions or concerns, see Coach Yak today. Finally, the rugby club has another spirit night scheduled for Monday night. This one is extra special as Ricardo is opening a special night just for the team. 20% of the sales will go to the team. Make plans to have dinner at one of the Madison finest restaurants on a special night just for our rugby club. That does it for sports today. Now let's get a special message from my friends at Marietta High School.
Hi, I'm Mr. Dempsey, the video and film teacher here at Marietta High School. And at this time of year, we like to think about those who are in need, like our brothers and sisters in Morgan County. Right now, their schools are facing a drought of epic proportions when it comes to spaghetti. That's why our students are working feverishly to stuff these envelopes full of spaghetti. And guess what? When you get it, it's going to be a complete meal full of nutrients ready for you. We love you, Morgan County. Merry Christmas.
Welcome back. Tonight at 6 p.m. is the Milk and Cookies Art Show in the Fine Arts Hall. Stop by and enjoy some of the best works of the semester by Mr. Manning's art students, as well as, of course, Milk and Cookies. Now let's head to Dylan for details about some hot holiday gifts. Dylan?
Thanks, Ashton. Good Housekeeping magazine released its thoughts on the top Christmas gifts for teens. Topping the list was a personal charging hub. It's basically an Apple lover's dream. You can charge your phone, AirPods, and watch at the same time on the same device. It's available on Amazon for $25. The magazine also suggests a weighted blanket. If you toss and turn all night, these blankets are the recipe to a good night's sleep. For around $100, you can sleep like never before. Finally, everyone loves bubble wrap. Check out these bubble wrap phone cases at $10. You can buy one for all of your friends. Unlike real bubble wrap, you can pop and pop and pop over and over again. What do you think? Tell us on our Instagram page what you think is the best gift of the year. Now, let's stick with the holiday theme and see what Elijah suggests we chill with over the holiday break.
As the holiday break approaches, you're probably thinking about what to watch over the break. Check out these suggestions from Netflix. Let It Snow is based on a book and details how a group of high school students are brought together when a snowstorm hits on Christmas Eve. Next is Holiday Rush, where a radio DJ must rely on his family to help him stay on the air at Christmas time. That sounds a lot more like a documentary than a holiday film. Just ask Mr. White what the holidays mean at a radio station. Finally, a classic favorite fireplace for your home, Classic Edition. Imagine sitting by a fire and watching the logs burn as the heat warms the room. That's what it is, minus the warmth thing. I don't really get it. Seriously, Netflix has released a ton of holiday movies that you can spend the entire break checking out. Now, back to you, Ashton.
Thanks, Eli. I don't know about some of these new movies. It's hard to beat the classics. Now let's head to Silas for a SpaghettiGate 2019 update. Silas?
Thanks. We are live at the pond just behind the competition gym, following up on a report from Coach Malone's outdoor education class. Several from the class have reported spaghetti growing wild in the area of the pond. We are looking into this news, and we'll have more later.
Thanks for that update. We will have more tomorrow. Now it's time for the joke of the day. Hey Marquavius, what does the gingerbread man use to make up his bed?
I don't know.
Cookie sheets. That does it for today's show. Join us tomorrow for SpaghettiGate update and more. Have a great day, and as always, go Dogs.